This is the KRMG Afternoon News with Skylar Cooper.
5:07. It's the KRMG Afternoon News on a Tuesday. Time for the BA Breakdown, where we chat live with Broken Arrow City Manager Michael Spurgeon. He joins us live from the BA, the city of BA. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Hey, Skylar. Hope you've had a good day. It's been a pretty busy day here. Plus, we got a city council meeting this evening.
Yeah, a lot going on out there for sure. I've got a couple of things I wanted to ask you about. I was looking through, I saw this post on the City of Broken Arrow website, and I was scrolling through it. As folks know, I too live in BA, so I should probably fill this out. You have a survey, it's called a housing survey. And I'm looking through here, it's just kind of talking about how long have you lived in BA, why you like it here, how long have you why'd you move to Broken Arrow? What's kept you here? That kind of thing. What is the goal of this survey? What do you hope to learn from folks?
We're actually conducting a housing survey, Skylar. I mean, as you know, and a lot of people probably know, but just to make sure those that may not be aware, Broken Arrow has about 42,000 households within our 62 square miles, and our population has exceeded about 116,000. And our community development department is in the process of conducting a housing survey to get feedback from our residents about the housing development and our trajectory and what type of housing we could be seeing as we continue to grow.
Where is the biggest boom in housing so far? It seems to me it would be probably the Wagner County side of the town, right?
Actually, we have a great deal of growth that's going on in Wagner County right now, and that is both within the jurisdiction of Broken Arrow as well as the unincorporated areas of Wagner County. We also still have a tremendous number of home opportunities in the southwest part of our city, which would be on the south side of the Creek Turnpike in the area of Aspen, Olive. I mean, there's some multifamily project that's going on right now between Aspen and Olive, and there's a lot of approved lots still in that area to be built. And so I would say right now, those are the two main areas we're seeing. There's a few areas to the north, but right now we want to make sure with this survey, the purpose of it is, or you ask why, is that, as we grow, there are capital improvement needs, as well as making sure that we size government correctly to meet the expectations of maintaining a great quality of life. And the best way to do that is look at the housing that we could receive so we can make sure we can plan accordingly.
Is there any talk, or are people wondering about more Rose District housing? I know there's the row homes that were approved on the south end. There's already the big new apartment complex kind of on the north end. And there's some other kind of townhome style things over there. Is there talk of more of that?
Well, in the last 8 years, we've seen several hundred homes that were built, what I would call redevelopment within the Rose District. And I think that's going to continue. We have a one project that's under consideration probably in November of December for about 8 units. There's a couple of larger projects that are just outside the Rose District. And I do believe we're going to continue to see individual developers, builders to purchase existing homes that are going to actually increase the density. What I've been equally proud of is the fact that there are a lot of owner-occupied homes and folks that are going in and making upgrades to their homes to match that effort. So it's just been amazing to see both the redevelopment as well as the reinvestment of the existing homeowners in the Rose District.
Talking with Michael Spurgeon, the Broken Arrow City Manager, this afternoon, the BA Breakdown on the KRMG Afternoon News. And Michael, I wanted to kind of give you the chance to tell folks about this event. I think it's pretty much annual at this point. There's the Trash Bash Recycling Rally. Today was my Take the Bins Out to the Curb day. What's this weekend event all about?
Well, it's important that we do our very best to try to make sure we keep our community clean. And twice a year, we do a trash bash and a recycling rally. This fall, it's going to be on Saturday, the 21st, from 8 a.m. to noon out at the Broken Arrow Events Park, right off in New Orleans on the east side of the Creek Turnpike. And what we do is we partner with Keep Broken Arrow Beautiful and the MET, also known as the Metropolitan Environmental Trust, and we actually try to go up and pick up litter citywide and bring that materials for disposal in an effort to try to keep our community clean. That's extremely difficult today, especially with the way the wind blows in our community. There's a lot of trash that ends up in everybody's community that comes from somewhere else. So we do try to get out and pick it periodically, but twice a year, we try to help the folks by offering this to them. And there's all kinds of items that are accepted, Skylar, from ammunition that you may find, medication, sharps, fire extinguishers, batteries, plastic bags, tires. I mean, there's always a prize for the most unique item someone finds. And Jerry Schuber, he's the director of solid waste and recycling, and he and his team do an amazing job, and so does KBAB, to make sure that we promote this event and try to keep our city beautiful.
All right, let's move on to some listener questions. 2 of them this week actually come from myself and Steve. So I'll start with mine, right? Because here we are. So I wanted to see what is happening there at Elm and Dallas. I've seen a little dirt work happening there. Can you tell us what's being built?
Elm at Dallas. It's actually, going back to your comment just a couple of minutes ago, Skylar, that's going to be additional housing. Right there, there's going to be some multifamily type units built by a local developer builder here in the community that's done a number within the Rose District. So it's just going to increase the density within our community. And he purchased the property and is doing the site clearing right now. And in the next couple of months, you're going to start to see some beautiful, beautiful units right there on the corner.
All right, so pretty close to just the west side of the Rose District there. This one comes from a texter at 918-460-KRMG. They were wondering about 51st or Omaha and 193rd East Avenue. They're asking about a roundabout, which actually we talked about a few weeks ago, sort of in general, because it was roundabout week or something. But is there a plan for a traffic circle out there?
Yes, there is. I mean, this goes all the way back to 2017 when the city of Broken Arrow went to best practices to Carmel, Indiana. And we also had a county commissioner or two go with us for Tulsa County. And we looked at that community at the time. They had well over 100 roundabouts, and the county does plan, I believe, to install roundabouts at 51st, 41st, and I believe 31st over time. And right now, they're in the process of doing the utility relocations, and the city's got some work that we have to do in that area, but there certainly is going to be a plan. The Tulsa County is going to be doing the project. It's going to be something that will be unique for the area. And though there may be some that are a little concerned about a roundabout, they are very, very effective of moving traffic, especially in high density areas. And so that's a project. I don't have a timing on it right now, but I can find that out and then have Aaron's team let you know. But it is something that we're looking forward to them doing in probably the next couple of years or less.
Absolutely. Yeah. When we had a full discussion a few weeks ago, a lot of listeners were chiming in saying that when they travel, they see quite a few of them, and they were all pretty much in favor, saying they were really effective. So yeah, we'll follow up on that. Last one for you here. We saw a post on a page about the electric vehicle chargers being installed at Target. Now, this is probably not related to the city, but we thought we would ask because people were kind of fired up on both sides of that. Is the city involved in that? And what is your take on more EV chargers coming to Broken Arrow?
No, the city's not involved with that project. I mean, we have a number of charging stations within the city hall area, either downtown as well as in one of our parking lots. I mean, there are a lot more electric vehicles that are being built and purchased and are driven. And I understand there's positions on both sides of it. As you know, the city has a Tesla that we've had for about 2 years now. That police officer drives that car, has a charging station at his home. We are going to be purchasing additional Teslas and electrical vehicles as a part of our micro program for transit, which will start next year. And so, I mean, obviously, we're getting into that business in terms of basically trying to provide an effective way. And the cost benefit that we've seen right now is that actually we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't feel like there was a benefit overall between looking at a gasoline vehicle versus electric vehicle. So that's something we're delving into a little bit from our perspective, but I understand everyone has a position. For us, it's really a matter of what's most cost effective.
All right. It's Michael Spurgeon, the city manager in Broken Arrow. Always appreciate you answering our questions from the listeners and from ourselves. So we'll do it again next Tuesday. Thank you.
Look forward to it. Take care.